Welcome to Truths, Proofs, and Firewater Reviews. I'm your host, Lindsay, and this is John, risking his liver to discover new whiskeys.
Hi.
Hi.
It's been a minute.
It has been longer than a minute.
Yeah.
I don't think you know time very well. You know what pisses me off?
What pisses you off?
I know you missed what pisses me off.
I do.
Socks that are not ankle socks. Tall socks piss me off. Short socks that are no-show, they piss me off. Yeah.
Just the ankle socks.
But this is not a video about what pisses me off.
Oh.
Where have we been?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So we bought a new camper and we had to figure out how to set it up. Camping season started this past weekend, so we took a week off to get everything ready for camping. We went to Pittsburgh to see a Pirates game for our first baseball game. We lost 1-0. It was cold.
The Pirates won. We are White Sox fans.
We are White Sox fans, but Pittsburgh is very beautiful.
It is a nice city.
Really nice to see a different side. I went a few years ago to do some work with friends, and I saw the bad side of the town, and it was kind of nice to see the good side of the town. But it was nice. And then, my gosh, it's just been, John's been working 6 and 7 days a week, and
been non-stop.
Just hasn't stopped. So now that camping season's in, hopefully we can get back to at least one a week. And
we thought winter would slow us down. We
did.
ended up doing a lot of stuff with the kids. We learned Pokemon and been playing with them. It's been taking up a lot of our time between work, and there's always something going on. And I've been overwhelmed with how much bourbon we have. I didn't really want to buy anymore.
Yeah.
I've been just drinking what I have, and that takes longer than I thought.
Well, and then on top of that, John's been finding a lot of, oh, I forgot we had this, or it was buried in the back, or stuff like. So he's kind of revisiting a few pours. I found a couple rums that I haven't seen in a minute, so it's been interesting. So we apologize for the absence, but hopefully we'll get back into a little bit of
things
routine.
Coming up. I think we're gonna do like a video a week at the camper or something. Maybe get back to our peculiar pour game.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to do so much blinds. We just want to spread the word about our favorite spirits. I want to go into more than just bourbon. I know we've done rum, but rum has really caught on to my heart.
We have a couple other things going on too. A friend of mine just got back from Mexico. He is bringing us a bottle of his uncle's tequila.
Ooh.
So neither one of us are huge tequila fans, but I told him that we were going to try it out. So maybe we'll try it out with you guys, see how it goes. But I mean, we're kind of getting to the more somber side of things and just kind of seeing what we see and picking up stuff that we were intrigued by. So
I had bottles everywhere.
Yeah.
Probably 250. Now I bought a new barrel. Menards has these planters. Jack Daniel's barrels. They cut them in half, and then they put a little shelf on the inside. Or cut them at the top. They cut
at the top. They cut like the top 3 inches off.
I hit about 30, 40 bottles, so I feel a lot better.
He feels better.
I can buy more.
So he spent $200 on a barrel to
even though I
hide
got these
bottles.
for 50. But the barrel I got rid of is now my smoking wood. So
yeah, there you go.
All right, well, today's video, we're going to go into the 2 bottles that we have bought this year.
Yes, it is the middle of April, and we have bought 2 bottles.
We haven't even done bourbons of the year. I think I'm going to do like bourbons of the past 2 years at the end of this year or something like that.
Maybe. I don't know. Again,
we're not,
but...
This is the first bottle we bought this year. It is currently by far my favorite bottle in this whole collection. Probably my favorite spirit of all time right now. And it's only a $40 or $50 bottle. It's Journeyman's Road End Rum. Navy strength, 114 proof, distilled and bottled by Journeyman Distillery in Three Oaks, Michigan, which is not that far from here.
No, it's about an hour drive. John and I were planning on going on our vacation, but vacation was here and gone.
I'm busy.
So
go back to work tomorrow.
Hopefully we can get down there eventually, because everything we've tried of Journeyman we have loved. We haven't found anything that we're like, So we were very pleasantly surprised that they're putting out a good rum too. Not surprised, I guess, with what we've tried, but
the notes of it are kind of like I'd say a mix of like a Barbados and a Jamaican, or maybe a Guyana too.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of a less darker plantation OFTD.
Yeah, I would agree.
And it follows the Journeyman's notes that the whiskey goes on. Even though I bought 2 bottles this year, we still have gone to whiskey bars and tried a bunch of stuff. And Journeyman's always the thing I always want to try. Their wheated whiskey, their rye whiskeys all have this wood note.
Mm-hmm.
And even the rum has it. It's because they age it in their featherbone bourbon barrels. Not for very long, but long enough where you get the notes of that. A little
bit of a color and some taste to it.
It's so good.
But no, and I like that one because I feel like it's a universal. It's like John said, it's got like that Guyana, Barbados, Jamaican kind of feel going for it.
It's got a certain funkiness that I would say is a mix of those 3 places.
Yeah, so it's like if you are a big Barbados fan, this is something you might enjoy. If you're a Jamaican fan, this is something you would enjoy. Like it hits all the different rum lovers.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool too that they could combine all that together.
And it has a sweetness, even though I do not think they would add anything.
I don't think they would either, but...
What do you got? This is a bottle we bought last week?
We bought this last week. It is Smuggler's Reserve Rum. This is their Barbados offering. They have a Jamaican offering, and then there is one other, but there's only that one and the Jamaican one on their website.
It is, what is this, 80 proof?
Yes.
It is super smooth, but it does have a spice to it, which surprises me for that proof.
And it is a 700 milliliters, not 750, which John was telling me.
They're probably going to start switching to that. It's more of a universal.
Okay. Kind of like we're the only ones that use like feet and inches. Everybody else uses in cups and...
do you want to give your notes on that? What do you think about it?
Well, it has a little bit of a funk to it. Not a lot, but it's got a really sweetness to it too. You can definitely tell. I can definitely smell like molasses and like old oak on it though, which is weird to me because I usually don't catch that with rum. I just splashed it on me. Again, not a lot of burn, but it does give you a little bit of spice in the back of your palate. It is very palatable. It's very silky. It just kind of runs through, and I get like a little bit of chariness. Like I want that burnt, sugary, charry, molassesy note, like you want in a rum. But then I get like this, like aged vanilla oakiness in the back too. But everything is just so smooth with it. I've never had something that's just so smooth where I'm like, man, I could just sip on that and it's not going to bother me.
When we first opened it, I got a lot of the wood and spice notes on it, and the sweetness was not there. And for some reason, I let the glass sit while I was outside smoking burgers or something. And I came in and the sweetness ramped up.
Mm-hmm. It is good. I mean, this is a...
How much was it?
I think it was like $24.99,
yeah,
$26.99.
That's a steal.
So
this is what it says about this one. Fully matured in ex-bourbon casks for up to 8 years in the tropical climate of Barbados. Notes of vanilla, coconut, toffee, toasted marshmallows, subtle oak. I don't say subtle. I think it's
I wouldn't say subtle either.
Facts. Country of origin is Barbados. Distilleries in the blend, which is Foursquare and West Indies. I don't really see the Foursquare influence on this, but I definitely see the West Indies. They're the ones that Plantation gets all their Barbados rums from, and
yeah,
I can see that one.
I wonder if that oakiness that we get is from Foursquare though, because Foursquare tends to be pretty oaky. It's more bourbony-esque, and I wonder if maybe that's playing a heavier influence on this.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Both are great distilleries in Barbados, so that makes me want to try more from this brand.
Yeah. It looks like they're just kind of stepping into the scene and getting their foot in the water, so we'll see what else they come up with. But we've got this one, and then there's a Jamaican one too. I don't know if we'll pick it up or not. We'll
Probably.
see.
It's from Worthy Park, and I'm not known to like Worthy Park stuff. You want to rip open that paper? Let's see what's underneath. I know you've been itching to.
I have.
I like the paper. She does not.
Oh, it's the exact same thing.
Oh, is it? I think it's a cool bottle.
Yeah. It's very cool. It kind of looks like the old newspaper that they just wrapped in. There's a lot of old stuff on the front. Wanted, have you seen this wizard? I'm assuming that's probably one of the distillers. But
with Foursquare being in this, I wonder if they can't add anything or if they found a way around it.
Well, with them blending it, you never know because Foursquare doesn't put anything. But if they just bought it with no contract of, you know, alteration or anything, then maybe they did.
Like to learn a little bit more about it, but they're pretty open with a lot of information.
That is one thing I love about Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Any spirits that come from there, you can find dang near every single thing and down to who just distilled it.
I really don't think they add sugar. It's not sweet.
No.
Color, I think would be a question mark. I don't think that's darker than it should be. I wish we had a hydrometer to test.
Well, next on my list of things to buy.
Or whatever, not a hydrometer. Whatever tests if there's additives.
Oh.
Hydrometers for alcohol by volume, I think.
I think so.
I don't know. I recorded a TikTok before this and I had a couple shots.
So John's a little woohoo.
So I'm signing off. Probably a long video.
But there you have it, guys.
I know you missed our faces.
Right. We're happy to be back and we'll be getting moving with some more stuff. But until then, there you have it.
So that wraps up this review. Leave a comment if you have tried this whiskey and let us know what you thought. Please like and share to social media, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a suggestion for our next review. Thanks for watching.